Hey, it's JT again with another Facebook Live this morning. We've got a really awesome topic that we're going to be talking about. Today is all about highly converting websites and a little bit about what you should make sure you have in your website. You know, we've been doing this for a lot of our clients. We make sure that they're all tuned in, but we have a large majority of our clients that actually come from Investor Carrot, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with, a very big website provider in this space. But I wanted to talk a little bit, about what you guys should do as you are moving forward with the creation of your website, what things you should have in place. And second, if you aren't going with an Investor Carrot website, you can also take some of the stuff and examples that they give and see and learn a little bit about what a highly converting website should have. So we're going to start with that, and I'm going to try to keep it really short. If you guys have comments about this, I know a lot of you have messaged me with comments about what your website should have. So make sure that that if you have any more questions, comment them, or you can send us a message and we will get back to you. We try to make sure that everybody gets all the questions that they have, and that we can kind of do that and make sure that you guys are happy with that service. So why don't we start with my first recommendation for your website is making sure there's a clear path to conversion. One of the ways to do this is on the home screen, making it very clear in the head image, in the cover of your page that you buy homes with cash. Or if you're a real estate agent, that you're looking for motivated sellers or motivated buyers, having a specific cover page for whatever your goal is with your campaign that you're running marketing for. So whether it's PPC or Facebook, you have a goal to either find motivated sellers or buyers. You got to make sure that that's right there on that main page, so there's this clear path to conversion. So whether it's a click button, call to action to fill out a form, or a video explaining what your website is about, you got to make sure that it's very clear how to get to the next step. So you want to make this as simple as possible. What I always recommend is a lead form right there in the beginning with a little bit of script that tells them exactly how to get a cash offer by filling out the form and what they should expect, which would take them to another landing page where they can fill out a little bit more information to kind of filter, see who's more motivated than others, but at least you capture some information and kind of move forward that way, making sure that you're basically just keeping it as simple as possible and making sure that if there's any questions or issues, that you're able to kind of see it there. So that's where I would start. Second, you guys are gonna want some SEO, and I know that there's a lot of SEO providers out there. I am not the king SEO or wizard of SEO. I stick to Facebook, but I do have some tips. You are going to want to make sure that SEO is very natural. Don't let yourself get so caught up in trying to rank high that you start just putting random stuff on a page. Because once you start putting random stuff on a page, Google's going to see people who go and bounce really fast. It's not going to help you. Facebook sees that too with their tracking code on there. So it's not going to help your campaigns to score really high on SEO if it's not natural and it's not a comfortable fit that leads people to engagement and conversion. Those are the two things that you want to make sure are happening from your SEO on your website. So any of your keywords and words that you're including in the scripts of your website, make sure that it's natural, that it's something that people can relate to, and that it leads them to conversion. So that's what you're going to want to, what I say, natural SEO, that's what you guys should be focusing on. So third, I put some multiple points of conversion for wanderers. And the reason why I say that is because we don't want it so basic that nobody can learn about you. You want multiple paths and you don't want too many, but you want multiple, where a wanderer can say, hey, you know what? I want to go check out what's going on here. Hey, I want to go check on what's going on here. How do I get validation that this is a good company that I want to work with? How do I get validation that a cash offer is what I want and I don't want to list my home? How do I, get in touch with these people and feel like I'm not being scammed? So you're going to want these multiple areas of validation or conversion for the wanderers who are going to be clicking around on your website. And so as we go along, there are a couple pages that I'm going to recommend for you guys. One of them is you're going to want to have a good about us page, our process, listing versus selling. What's the difference? Our process, what you can expect if you fill out our form. And maybe it's what can you expect if you fill out the form below, right? So you have multiple conversions, but you're being very clear in saying, this is what you should expect on getting. This is what we promise to get you. This is the service that we offer. And this is why we are buying homes all across, wherever your area is. And this is why people are working with us. So make sure that your company has something about you that validates a reason for somebody wanting to work with you, that shows somebody that they can. So make sure you guys do that. Another page that you guys are going to want to have is a good testimonials page. I've seen this time and time again. People want to watch testimonials. So don't only just have them written, let people watch them. There's something different when they can connect and see somebody else that's possibly in their same situation and say, hey, you know what? They know how I feel. And they worked with these guys and they had a good experience. I'm going to try it. And then you have that open door to win a new deal. So make sure you guys put those testimonial pages up. I've seen some that have only had a few written testimonials or testimonials that aren't from any of their clients. And I've seen that their page doesn't work as well as other pages and as other websites. And it's the same templates, same SEO, same across the board, almost the same stuff, except for they don't have testimonials that are filmed or written by somebody that they've actually worked with, or they don't have good media. So that's the next point we're jumping into, good media, and that involves testimonials. Make sure that there's engaging media on your page. People go to your page and they expect to find something that's going to capture their attention and keep it. So get some good media out there. Some testimonials are awesome, and I can't highlight that enough. Testimonials have been so amazing on Facebook ads. They're amazing on your website to leading to conversion. Every time you sit down with a client, try to get a testimonial. You don't even have to be in it. If it's just them, just send them a text and say, hey, could you film 30 seconds and get us a testimonial that we can use today? That's awesome. Do whatever you guys can. We are going to talk, I believe it's this week, about how to film a good testimonial. It's going to be an awesome Facebook Live, so make sure you guys tune in. Remember, it's 9:15 Mountain Time every morning. That's 8:15 Pacific and 11:15 Eastern. So we're going to be talking about that later this week, so make sure you guys tune in. One of the last couple that I have for the website is you're going to want to make sure that your Facebook pixel is placed correctly. Nothing's worse than not capturing engagement on your website and accidentally losing people because your Facebook pixel wasn't placed correctly. And a good thing about this is you guys can actually use Facebook Analytics as well, paired with Google Analytics. Awesome tools to be able to use and see where your website is performing best and what people are actually doing when you drive them there. So awesome. Make sure that you get that pixel placed. It's going to help your conversion across multiple marketing platforms, not just one. And then your visual balance is the last key point that I wanted to say. After saying all these recommendations, you have to make sure that it's all visually balanced. If it's not visually balanced, then you're going to lose a lot of people right when they get there. They're just going to bounce because there's not anything, I don't know if you've ever looked at your website and you said, oh, I don't like that page. It makes me feel a little uneasy inside. Or if you've looked somewhere or been on the internet and you get to a page and you just don't feel like it's legitimate business because, it just doesn't feel balanced. A lot of that is just visual balance, how your website is laid out. The colors and the scheme and the layout of your website can have a huge effect on this. So just make sure as you're going through that it's visually balanced. Have someone else look at it. Have, your business partner look at it. Have somebody that's not part of your business look at it. Your family. Have somebody check it out and tell you what they think about it, and try to make sure that they have a very blunt and honest opinion, because that's going to be amazing when you're driving traffic there and you can get actual feedback of that. And so make sure that you guys have that all tuned in. If you guys have any questions about this stuff, make sure that you let us know and we'll reach out to you. And like I said, we're on at 9:15 Mountain Time every morning, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. I've placed a link in our post of Investor Carrot, just in case if you guys wanted to check out their website templates and get a feel for them. I would say most of our clients use Investor Carrot. I love the work that they do. A lot of their stuff comes natural with things like this, like good SEO, good pages, and it gives you a lot of options to customize. They don't only work for just investors, but they have realtor pages as well. So I would check those out if I were you, just to be able to get a little bit better of a feel for different websites you might be wanting to build. All right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow, and let me know if you guys have any questions. All right. See you.